Hi, I'm Joey. I'm here for our weekly Birdsong Flutterby. Today I am going to talk about the ScanNCut. ScanNCut is something that a lot of people have never heard of. It's a machine that cuts things out with a little blade. It looks like a printer. You just feed items through here and the blade goes in here and just cuts. It's really interesting to watch, so come on in and check out the ScanNCut in action if you are curious about it. It's got this screen here and it has some pre-loaded images, or you can use a free web program through Brother to create your own images. We've recently started a ScanNCut Club here at Birdsong, so if you are interested in learning to use your ScanNCut, or you just want to have more information about the ScanNCut, come into our club, which happens on the second Saturday of every month, and you can learn how to make projects with your ScanNCut and also walk away with some very cute projects. Let me show you what we've done so far. This is the first one that we did here. It says a person who doesn't make mistakes is unlikely to make anything. And on this one, I actually put together this project. So I took a couple of shapes, I welded them together here, and this is something that I will be teaching everybody in the ScanNCut Club to do later, is create your own shapes by welding them together. I used a couple different fonts here, so you can do that using the ScanNCut Canvas program. Here's the second project that we made. This is showing how you can use iron-on vinyl, also called heat transfer vinyl, to make your own projects. This is a bag that we made with glitter vinyl. It says, "I drive fast and barefoot," and has a little picture of a sewing machine foot pedal. I've had several requests to get this cut out and put on people's cars, so that's something we may be doing in the future. And then this is our upcoming class, which will be next in March, the second Saturday. We're going to be making one of these two projects. You get to choose which one. And this is showing people how you can use the ScanNCut with multi-layers of vinyl. So first, we're going to be taking vinyl and putting it on, etching the glass a little bit, painting it, and then peel off the vinyl, which is going to create a void here on the glass, and then apply actually more vinyl on top. So we're creating this adorable Easter decoration, either the cross or the bunny, using only the ScanNCut and some vinyl and a little bit of paint. So come on into Birdsong, sign up for our ScanNCut class, or give us a call. And if you are unable to make the class, but you still want to learn about the ScanNCut, you can come in, and we have them here in the store for people to try and to watch demoed. In addition to cutting vinyl, the ScanNCut can do other things too. We've just been working with vinyl so far because the ScanNCut Club is a beginning class, and vinyl is very easy to get started with. But things that we will be working on in the future, the ScanNCut, you can actually put a little pin in here, so you can use the ScanNCut to draw on paper or cardstock or fabric, and that creates a handmade type look. You can also cut fabric, which is great because if you have to do an applique, you can take an embroidery file, turn it into a ScanNCut file, cut out your fabric, and then applique it on and create a very polished look in no time at all. I recently used the ScanNCut to cut out, I was making a project that had a bunch of crescent moons in it that are going to be appliqued on. And even though I did not have an applique file already, I took the pattern, which had a picture of the crescent moon I was supposed to cut out, and I scanned it into here and turned it into a cut file and cut out all of my crescent moons, which saved me a lot of time. I didn't have to take scissors and try to cut them out and end up with a bunch of wonky looking moons. That is one great benefit to the ScanNCut that other similar machines don't have, is it has that scanning feature. I recently have been experimenting with the scanning feature a lot. It's great when, for anyone who had used a cutter before, you might feed your vinyl in and then go to cut the design and notice that you've shifted your pattern so that it goes just barely off the edge of the vinyl. That is a real problem. You waste a lot of vinyl, and it's also very frustrating. You waste your time. The ScanNCut has a neat feature on it where you can put your vinyl on your transfer sheet or on your sticky sheet. You feed it into the ScanNCut, and then you push the scanning button, and it will show you on the sheet where all your vinyl is. So if you have a lot of different colors to cut, this is a big time saver because you can put your pattern in and you can take your images on the little screen here and drag them so that they are on the appropriate color, and then you can just cut one time rather than replacing the color of the vinyl on your sheet multiple times and feeding it in, which takes a really long time. So there are some great features in the ScanNCut, and I would love to talk to you more about it if you come into the Birdsong store and talk about the ScanNCut.